What's up, everybody? We are here to talk about Tend.
We are.
A new flip and write board game for 1 to 6+ players. And it's coming to Kickstarter on October 29th.
In Tend, you will tend your crops and animals.
You will explore the mines and the woods.
And you might even go fishing. Do you like fishing?
I like fish.
I like fishing, I don't like fish.
They're my friends.
Oh, right.
Yes. Fish are friends, not food.
food.
Tend really has everything you want in the classic farming in alien world genre.
Is that a classic genre?
To me, it is.
Oh man, so Zach, what is a flip and write?
Well, Tend is a flip and write.
Tend is.
So you flip some cards and you write some stuff. You may have heard of the roll and write, where you roll dice
and then you write.
It's a very fun genre. This is kind of our take on it. It's a flip and write, but it's also a roll and write and a stamp and write and a scratch and write.
Don't sniff.
And not a sniff and write. Did I miss any of the things you do
Stamp.
before you write? I said stamp.
I don't think you did.
I don't know. It is all those things. So you've been sent by the Zenith Corporation to cultivate life on this planet and load up your cargo manifest with whatever you are able to harvest or fish or mine.
In return, they give you some Zenith points.
They give you some Zenith points.
Yeah.
You need Zenith points to win the game. So to do this, you will be doing lots of different things around your homestead. One being planting and harvesting crops.
Yep.
So we've got a bunch of dice here. You will till the soil on your little farm area. You'll plant these crops as dice, and then between turns you'll take them up, and when you see a white face, you'll harvest the crop.
Yeah, and then you can put it in your cargo manifest, or you can sell it for coins that you're gonna need in the early game.
Yeah.
My favorite part though is going mining and cultivating the forest, because that involves scratching off squares on a card.
There are scratch offs in this game.
And I steal these cards to take them home to scratch them off. It is so fun, but you're gonna get better stuff as you go down into the woods and the mines, and it's a really fun exploration moment in the game.
My favorite part are the badges.
Really?
So
you like collecting stuff?
So yeah, collecting stuff, it's very satisfying to check them off.
Yeah,
and
it's hard
collect
sometimes.
a badge. You also get points at the end of the game for badges that you complete. But it's a really fun, like, kind of set collection. You're going around, I'm just like, can I catch all the fish? Can I harvest all the different crops?
Yep.
Very satisfying.
Well, most people I think are gonna really love going fishing.
Every game should have a fishing mini game.
Yep, ours, you roll some dice.
Ours has a fishing mini game. You roll dice.
Oh, I got a wild. And so this roll is gonna show you a place on a grid where you can catch a fish. Now, if there's not a very good fish there, or there's no fish there, that would really suck. But you can upgrade your rods and your lures in order to have a wider catch area and even catch additional fish per cast. So
there's also unlockable other fishing locations.
Yeah, super fun.
Then the last thing, something that Austin is very bad at, is being a friendly neighbor. So you'll get neighbor cards which have what your neighbor is looking for, and if you're like me, you will go try and find that and give them to your neighbor. If you're like Austin, you won't do that.
Be selfish. Each turn, you'll choose 2 tasks and get to work. What I really love in this game is over time, you're gonna start chaining together these massive turns. I'm gonna fish, and because I've unlocked something, I'm gonna get an extra fish or get to take an additional action. And by the end of the game, I'm doing all this stuff and I feel really, really powerful.
Yeah, and part of that is you can upgrade all of your tools. If you're able to upgrade them, you get to just do more. Every time you go fishing, you get to catch 2 fish, or every time you go to the mines, you get to scratch off 2 spaces. So the game can really build on itself and becomes this really nice kind of satisfying puzzle to solve every turn.
As you're getting more and more goods, there's a whole other puzzle of trying to fit them into your cargo manifest, because every good has a different size, polyomino, and color, and you have to figure out how to puzzle those all in there to get the most points possible.
And what's great, that's where these stamp markers come in. When you get a good, you look for the shape, and then you stamp it up in your cargo manifest and try and fill that up for as many points as possible.
And you don't have to have the markers, you can just write in, but I mean, it's fun to have the markers. You want the markers. Another great thing about Tend is it is simultaneous play, and so it plays really, really great solo, and it also might be our best large player count game to date.
Everyone's taking their turns all at the same time, so it really functions very similarly at 1 players as it does at 17 players, which we just had a
in-person
Tend party with 17 people, and it worked really well. And part of that was because of the Tend companion app.
Yeah.
So we've made this essentially this web app that replicates everything that you see on the task card and season objective area. That way you can throw that up on a TV or a bunch of TVs around your house and then everyone can play the same game.
Or you can even play with someone else at a totally different location because you
Yeah.
can both be using the same seed of the app.
So one thing you might be thinking, there's a lot of paper in this game. There's
Markers.
some markers, there's some scratch-offs. What happens if I run out of paper or run out of scratch-offs?
Yeah, first off, you probably won't.
You probably won't.
You'd have to play a lot of times to run out.
I think we're still working on quantities, but I think that we will give you enough to play this game and more than I personally have played any board game.
Except for the ones you've made.
Maybe even that.
But if you do run out,
Yes, we have some solutions.
Yes.
First of all, PDFs. You'll be able to print out all of the sheets on this game. That solves that. If you run out of scratch-off cards, I have just finished up the Mine and Forest web app. You can go to a website, which we'll put in the link of this video. And yeah, it replicates that entire feature. You can have it on your phone if you ever run out of scratch-off cards.
and while I love the markers, they are not necessary to play. You could easily use just a pencil and draw the shape, or even use a colored pencil and mark it up, but I will never put it up. They're amazing. And we've really invested in making these markers really, really good, high quality, and lots of ink.
Also, if you run out, you can still buy more. But also, in the words of a famous philosopher, a thing is not beautiful because it lasts.
I think you saw that in a Marvel film.
Hey, that guy was forged by an Infinity Stone. Were you forged by an Infinity Stone?
No,
he knows what he's talking about. Anyways,
What were we talking about?
10.
Oh,
It's coming to Kickstarter on October 29th. In the lead up, watch out for your favorite content creators. Austin sent out about 200,000 copies of this game.
it was 75,
That's basically the same.
basically.
There's gonna be a bunch of content creators that are posting what they thought of the game, some unboxings, all that good stuff. Go to your favorite channels, check it out. That'll be posting, I think, right around launch day.
Yeah.
And if you're curious what it's like to be a content creator, we've actually posted what we send out to content creators in the description below. You see all the info that they get and kind of our instructions to them.
Can you remind me to delete my phone number out of that before we send it?
I will add your phone number before
That's
we
not what I
send
said. I said delete it.
All right, 10. We are really excited about it. Really fun things planned for the campaign. So please come along. We'll see you
October 29th.
Kickstarter.